So the border has been a big issue since I got into office. We ran on one of these top issues in 22 when I ran. In 24, it was still a big topic because things got worse from 22 to 24 due to the Biden administration and their lack of enforcement of the laws and just basically opening it up for everyone to come in unvetted in most cases, which put our country in a very dangerous position. So I'm very happy to see that part of it has pretty much been taken care of. Mm-hmm. And I would say this, it's been all through executive order. It hasn't been done through the legislative process, which is, again, something that was necessary because we needed an immediate action on it. However, if we wanted this to be long-term, we have to pass legislation on this. If we keep relying on these executive orders, which is how we got into the mess by executive orders from the Biden administration, then we got out of the mess by executive orders from the Trump administration, that's just not a sustainable model. It's not for the form of government that we have, that we need some sustainability on these issues, and this in particular. But I'm very happy to see the crossings drop the way they have, over 96% reduction in these crossings. That's essential. We're seeing a reduction in fentanyl as well, which is good, not as low as we need it to be. So there's still some things that we need to work on, but this is a big step forward. At the same time, that's a security aspect of it. And I always like to talk about the border in three different buckets. We've got security, which is what we're talking about. We've got trade and commerce, which is very much tied to the economy, on the exports and imports that our state really relies on. Over 228,000 jobs depend on this trade with Mexico and Canada. So this is a very important topic. The tourism that we see, especially during this season right now, of the shoppers and the retail and the hospitality industry, that this is their busy season where they make most of their revenue, in large part thanks to the Mexican tourism. That's another aspect of it. And then we've got immigration, right? People coming here to work, or people coming here to stay, seeking a green card, seeking citizenship at some point, which is where, as you mentioned, as an immigrant myself, I went through that process, so I understand it firsthand. So I always like to look at this situation on the border in three buckets and say, okay, how can we impact it? A lot of people mix them, a lot of people combine them, and they think they're talking about one when it's the other. So we need to be able to differentiate them. We can work on them simultaneously, but we have to understand that the immigrant coming in here to work is very different than the tourist coming in here to shop. And definitely very different than from the bad guy coming in here to do crimes. Three very different cases and people.